Okay, so I want to give you a quick little introduction as to the setup that I have. So I shoot this thing with a Canon 80D, okay? Love the camera, had it for a couple of years. Absolutely beautiful beast of a machine. And the lens that I have on it can, of course, go in like that, and then that's as far out as she can go. I kind of wanted to go out further. So I bought a new toy. Let's see how she looks. And if you want to see what she looks like, she's a little bit bigger. I think right about here is where we were before. And I don't know how much different it's going to look from just this, but here we go, baby. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting just how big one little lens can make the room suddenly feel like I am tiny? Holy dear God. Let's bring it back in a little bit. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, I can play with the room a little bit more, and I could add some more decoration. That's freaking awesome. Let's see how that looks. Now it's too tiny. I'm too awkward at that point. Okay, that'll work. So yeah, new fancy toy. Worked a lot of overtime, as we know, last week. So I decided to gift myself something before the Florida trip that I can play with. But now let's get on to, of course, what you all tuned in for. It's pretty bad, but the camera lens is gonna be the best news of this whole thing. I had a pretty rough weigh-in, and I'm not really happy about it. So we've been kind of going on this roller coaster, right? Of, oh, we can do this, we can't do this, we can do this. Now there's a chance, now there's not. Guess what? We're still riding it. So last week we had a 4-pound loss, taking us to a total weight loss of 191.8 pounds, right? This week we only had a 1.2 pound loss, taking us to a total of 193 pounds. I just poured you more milk, and you leave me. He didn't like the 1.2 pound loss either, apparently. This is the lowest weight loss we've had in quite some time. Since February 21st, it looks like. What happened this week? And that's a really good question. It's a really good question that I just wish I had the answer to, because I just don't know. I don't. I'm wondering if it's because last week was pretty decent with the 4, that this week just sometimes weight loss happens like that you have a good week and then you have a not so good week. So maybe that's what it was. I'm not entirely sure. The only thing that I know for sure is that we still have another 7 pounds to go, and we only got 3.5 weeks to do it. So originally I was thinking maybe I wouldn't need that extra half week. Now I'm feeling like I need that extra half week more than ever. So it's unfortunate. And I'm not letting it affect my mood. It's not making me want to quit or anything. It's not making me feel like, oh, God damn it, this isn't working anymore. No, it's just making me want to go harder because we're 7 pounds away. It has to happen. It has to happen. And I will make it happen no matter what it takes. But I just don't know how much harder I can truly push myself without losing my damn sanity. I've done little night videos before of the suffering with the night snacking and everything like that. I think it was 3 nights this week I went to having a little Slim Fast Keto Fat Bomb. And those things are incredibly, they haven't altered the diet. Like I did those for a couple night snacks on the 4-pound weight loss week. Figured doing it again would be fine, and maybe it wasn't fine. I really don't know. Especially with me working as much as I have been, I was thinking that maybe like that would push it to be still higher than the 1.2, and yet it wasn't. Nothing really changed this week. That's the part that's screwing with me, is that nothing really changed. It was basically a repeat of last week. Not as much overtime, but not 2.8 pound differential. So it's just something with the body, or it's something with the scale, but there's just a difference here that doesn't make sense. There's something off. But then again, that's just how dieting goes. You do not have solid weeks. And that's what I think I boil it all down to, is you do not have 100% solid weeks no matter how hard you go at it. Oh, we also have a side problem. My hours got changed at work. So the day that I was going to be doing my runs, I now work now, so I may have to change them to doing on Saturdays, which is the day before weigh-ins. So I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work. I hate it when plans change. I hate it when that happens. So I'm still working on trying to figure out how I'm gonna reschedule training now for the 10K. Yeah, today was just an interesting day. This whole week was an interesting week, really. But yeah, I was hoping for like a nice, we're another halfway there. We're only 4 pounds away. And we're not there. We're not there yet. I wish. I really wish. So we're just gonna have to keep pushing through, and I don't think I'm gonna change anything this week. I just don't. I mean, I'll try and push myself a little bit harder, but when it comes to my food intake, I don't really want to change any more of that because it's already so low, and I've been pushing the coconut oils like a madman, because I mean, that's one thing about these. This is one reason I have them, is that these things are filled with coconut oil, just like I have my coconut oil in the morning, and I swear by the coconut oil. I've done the test. The coconut oil works for me. Does it work for everybody? I have no idea. But does it work for me? Absolutely. This is just rough. This is just a rough week. Like I said, it was just a little rough this morning, waking up, getting on a scale, and being told 1.2 pounds. I was thinking I was going to get on there and it was going to be like 270 something. And I was going to be like, woo! But no, we're still in the 280s. We're only 1.6 pounds away from dropping, but I don't know. Did I miss that breakdown? I think I missed a breakdown. I'm at 281.6. If I didn't mention that, I'm sorry if I didn't. 281.6, 1.2 pounds lost this week, total 193. 7 pounds to go, 3.5 weeks to go. So we're just gonna hope and pray that things work for this week and that things kind of just go good. It'd be nice if we had another May 9th where it was another 5.4 pound loss, because that would take us way, way closer to where we want to be. I still think we can do it, but we have to average 2 pound loss, 2 pound loss, 2 pound loss, and then a 1 pound loss in that half week. I think we can do it, but just a 1.2, that just makes my heart drop that this isn't going to be possible now. And I'll end the video here with this. I have been contemplating a new project of sorts. If the 200 pounds happens, I'm going to move forward with the project. If I can't reach the 200 pounds, the project will be put on hold probably until it can happen. But when we hit that 200 pound mark, I will reveal what the project is. I just don't want to reveal something if it doesn't happen, because when I commit to something, I do it. The series is kind of proof of that. When I commit to something, I do it. And damn, did I do this one. Actually, I have one more thing. What am I at audio-wise? Okay. I think I got like another 4 minutes I can record, so I gotta do it fast. One thing that has been happening a lot is the fact that people do nothing but comment about how much I have lost, how much different I look, and yada, yada, yada. And as I'm losing the pounds now, I think it starts to look a lot more drastic as I'm getting thinner. And it gets interesting, but never old, is how I'd put it. You'd think eventually it would get old, and you're just like, yeah, I lost weight, blah, blah, blah. But no, it never really does get old, because the conversations are usually a lot more, damn, you were able to do this, I need to get on this. And it makes me feel pretty good, because in the beginning of this was just for me, okay? And it stayed just for me for a good 6 months of it at least. Because of how far I've come, I would like to do this to be more than just me, but I'd love to do what I've done to try and be more inspirational towards more people. To, like you guys have said in the comments, you guys are so freaking supportive, saying like that I'm inspiring you guys even, and you guys are all amazing. But I want to definitely take this beyond just me, because there are a lot of people who just need a little bit of a push, and I know I needed a push a long time ago, and I definitely want to try and be there for other people to say it's possible. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this week, though. Thank you guys seriously so much for the continued support and all the kind words. Even in a moment like when I'm down like this, I know that you guys will be there to pick me back up and to make sure I'm sticking on things. But I will see you guys all back here next week, hopefully with some better numbers. Good night.